Welcome back to Pride. This video is going to be for all my knife throwing friends out there. We're going to be using this log of pine. We're going to slice it up, see how many throwing knife targets we get out of it. Pine is a real good wood to use for throwing knives. A little bit softer, makes for an easy stick with the throwing knives, doesn't damage the throwing knives. Even after puncturing the pine, the entry wounds will heal and seal up a little bit as well, opposed to other woods. So let's see how many throwing knife boards we can make out of this 1.5 foot log of pine. Alright, we got one piece cut. That's gonna make a nice throwing knife board. Got about 3 inches thick there. We'll see how long it lasts and we'll see how well it works. It's definitely nice and soft. It's the right type of wood to be using for throwing knives, pine. Let's cut some more. Alright, we got 4 pieces out of our log. Everything's looking good. And now we're gonna add a couple elbow brackets, one on the top and one on the bottom of each piece. This way we can secure it to our wall. So we're gonna get a nice spot with not too much bark. Gonna get it nice and flush to the edge. And we're gonna drill a pilot hole. This way we don't split our log. So we'll get a little marking there, move our bracket. You can see how soft this pine is. And then I'm just gonna use 2-inch deckmate screws, or 2.5 inch. This way we can really secure our target. To our wall. All right, so that'll be the top. This way now we can secure that to the wall, and I'm also going to put one on the opposite side right at the bottom as well. This way we've got a real nice strong target in these pine logs. No movement. You can always just drill a hole through the log, run some paracord through it or some rope through it, and secure it that way just by tying it and hanging it. But I like my targets to be nice and sturdy. Let's get a nice spot. And once we're done with attaching these brackets, we'll secure these to our wall, and I'll show you how well these hold up. There we go. So we got one on either end, both sides. This way we've got a real secure target board there, ready to be hung up. All right, now we got our pine throwing knife boards up. You can see this one's about 4 inches thick. After installing those elbow brackets, it makes it real easy to mount these to the wall. We'll see how much use we get out of them. This is some fresh pine. It's nice and soft. I imagine I'm going to get a lot of throws with these new throwing knife boards, and it's almost about the same size as my standard throwing knife board. Let's see how they work. Knives are sticking real well. First, just trying out my tomahawks on these pine throwing knife targets. The tomahawks have that spear tip, real sharp, fresh pine, no problem. Try out our ASR Dragon Bolt throwing knives. These ones are 9-inch. See how well these do on the pine. Gives you a close-up view of how well these knives stick in that pine. See how deep this one went. 1/2 inch, just about. And you can barely see the markings that I've made with the knives I've hit it with already. Seals right back up. Great throwing knife target. Let's try some Ninja Stars, see what the Shuriken can do to it. Get you guys a nice close-up shot. Shurikens. 2 at the same time. So anytime you see someone put some logs out on the side of the road, or you got a friend trying to get rid of some wood, if you just took down some trees, if you see that it's pine, grab it up, slice it into slivers like this. Doesn't have to be as thick as these. I kept these thick, that way they last. You only need about 2 inches of thickness to really keep them strong, and you got yourself some really nice throwing knife targets. Thank you for watching. Be sure to subscribe to Prime Martial Arts. Turn on notifications for all future videos. Any products that you've seen in my videos, you'll find links in the description below to be able to purchase these items yourself. Special shout out to Sandy for giving me the pine. This way I can make these targets, continue my practice, continue making these videos.